calling this, Kalyan? What are we calling this?
What? Wait,
Can't,
give. Sorry.
can't hear you.
No, I said share. Just share. Use the title. No, I
What
had.
are we calling this?
Hold on.
What? Yeah, nonsense. So you just decided on a
We
name.
just decided on
Off the
the
Exactly.
cuff.
name.
Like what is wrong with you?
No, I'm saying. Wait, I was giving you the entire title. So
What entire title? Like literally off the cuff, man. Come on.
just
What did
that.
we?
No, not the entire
What?
title.
Why are you giving me the? Why are you giving all of our public chat the Notion calendar?
I,
You
Bro.
literally.
yeah.
This is going to be immortalized on YouTube now for as long as this live stream runs. Anyway, cool. Right. So everyone who is watching or no one who's watching, essentially this is called Off the Cuff. That's the name that we're going with, and yeah, we
NEM
just
presents Off the Cuff.
Yes.
Yeah, presents is debatable, but yeah,
But it took us like 1 week to figure out the title, and then we are still not sure. Oh,
No, only Kalyan isn't sure. The rest of us are sure now.
yeah. Rest of us are pretty sure on what the title is. Okay,
And Jeet, you too, maybe, no?
no,
Sorry.
I'm sure. I've been sure since the day one.
Oh,
oh wow, hey, Instagram has fixed their web interface. How nice.
do
Wait,
you?
let me share.
Wait, yeah. It's been a while since I logged into Instagram on web.
Me too.
Yeah, so earlier it used to show like very small, like normal. Now it's
Yeah.
they fixed it. That's good.
Oh,
Okay,
but
wait.
it doesn't show up like this for me. When
Maybe
I-
I'm on a new version of it.
I think they fixed the iPad app and this UI at the
Probably.
same time.
Cool. I think I'm not even sure whether I added this or somebody else added it, but oh yeah, I know I added this. Fair enough. Let's watch it.
Reading graphic design essays for two main reasons. One is they're really short. The longest one that I'm going to recommend is probably 10 pages at the most. You should probably start reading like little small bits. If you've never been to the gym, are you going to like lift like 200 pounds immediately? No, you're going to start with the small weights. So these essays are the smaller weights and you're going to work up to these books. And secondly, all the essays that I'm going to be recommending are also free. So you don't have to spend any money at all. You have no excuse actually to not read these essays because I am guaranteeing you that after you read the Overset Text design curriculum, you will know more about the history and theory of graphic design than most people, actually not even just most, than 100% of people who own the book Logo Modernism. I am guaranteeing you will be smarter than them. But that's
Like
not the
this.
point of this, okay? The point is to get a better understanding of graphic design, to get a sense of history, to get a sense of why do we do the things that we do in graphic design? Why are the things like that?
You see, history is not simply the study of the past, it is an explanation of the present.
You should probably start reading graphic design essays.
Cool. Yeah, I wish they had a way that you could seek through the video. But what do you think? Yes, no? You should read books or essays.
Off topic, but this effect sort of put me off a little bit.
Which effect?
Like I'm not used to seeing this like a retro video style, but with modern day fast paced editing and speech and stuff like that.
Oh, fair.
Actually, I think I've never really read a design book. And I think you should start reading to get some perspective because, like, we always see, like, from these tutorials and stuff, but then there's a certain philosophy to some of the way design works, right? It's very functional and there's always thought behind it rather than, like, just doing it for the sake of doing it. So I think it will actually, I would give this a go because if there is a free resource, like why wouldn't you want to fill yourself in with all this information if it can help you further in or go down into or do better or get a new perspective. I've never really heard of design essays, so this is I've seen design books like about how what is how to make a logo or like That I've seen that book actually, the one he referenced.
Logo modernism, yeah.
Yeah, that one is very popular. I think I flipped across it. But like, yeah, this is actually pretty cool to know that there are actually free resources like this out there that can push us forward.
Sorry guys,
And
I muted the others because it was getting a little noisy. But anyway, yeah, this is the first one that he's referring to, by the way. Why designers can't think. It's not that long. It's really short. But yeah, Michael Beirut, if for those who don't know, if you've ever used Slack or you've heard of it, he's
yeah,
the guy behind the identity of Slack.
he's behind
But
Slack. Or
I mean, not
he
the company.
designed the
Yeah,
visual identity.
yeah.
I see.
But
It is very intimidating, to be honest, after looking at the essay.
what? I mean, it's not long. It's like not even a chapter.
I know, but it's like for me, usually it's not too difficult to read a lot of books, but like I've never really read a book on design, so in that sense, it's a bit intimidating.
Fair.
And there's no visuals or anything, so I guess I'm a child.
No, it helps, right? And that's
Yeah,
I guess
I
that's
think
that's
that's-
his point of you can't just lift, I don't know, 20 kilos on day one. You got to work towards
Yeah.
it. But
Read small, and I would still choose, like, obviously the logic to read smaller paragraphs, like paragraphs. Read smaller articles, go back to the bigger articles. But I think since I've not read proper books for so long, apart from blog posts, I think this is kind of like, oh my god, so much reading, especially when you are presented with a list by any day's videos.
spoken like a true social media manager. No attention span.
Zero, only dopamine hits.
The only the only thing that's happened to all the books that you own is that it's collecting dust.
It's
Hey,
for
but
my-
what are you talking about? Hang on. You read a book recently. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Did you actually read it?
I did, but I never forgot the name. Because I'm not in the habit of reading, no. So
So?
it's like goes out.
The Big Magic.
Yeah.
The Big Magic Creativity.
By the way, that's a good book. If anyone listens to this, you should read it at some point.
Yes.
Very easy read, very simple read. You can finish it in like 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, depending on speed. But
I'm hoping the essays. I mean, I'll go through the essays. I
Yeah.
hope they are made in like a story-based format.
so you won't read
Like,
anything else.
No, I will. But like, I'm just used to like. There's this
Fiction.
book called Hooked. No, like design-related books. So I haven't read the logo modernism and stuff like that. Just couple of stuff that I've read, not entirely that too, is like Hooked. There's this yellow book
Yeah.
called Hooked. It's
Name
about
it.
like, sorry, sorry, guys.
Bless you.
May God bless you.
My bad. Thanks. Where was I?
We're
Yeah,
all hooked.
the yellow book. Yeah,
The yellow book.
One is called Hooked, but then it's about like products and apps, habits, stuff like that. The other one was called Creative Act. Actually, Daniel had read us like a couple of paragraphs from it last year.
Rick Rubin's book. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a bit more like almost in the philosophical realm. Not sure how these essays will be, but
Yeah, no, those are more like creativity in general. It's not specifically for designers only. It's just in general.
Did you read any of these, Dan? Any of these essays?
I've only read the one that I pulled up. That's all. I haven't read the others.
What do you like if you had to summarize it in a concise way? How would you describe it?
So his point in this video also about history.
Mhm.
So Michael Beirut does go a little bit into history as well over there, where it comes from, kind of, and it's a critique, which I found interesting because in even his list that this guy has quoted, he's not quoted the most recent essay he's quoted is from 1995. So yeah, that I found a little ironic. Like, fair, you're talking to the generation, but we always go back to history, and I guess that's the whole point of all of these also is it's exactly that. Like, okay, where do these things come from? Understanding that. So he doesn't go too much. It's not technical. Jeet is not technical at all, but it's not, at least that essay, Michael's essay is not written in a story form either. It's more like, okay, this is my opinion on this and why I think that way.
understood.
Yeah. So
Next video.
what are we doing with the next one? Oh, the next is a YouTube one. Hang on.
It might be a little long. We need to go to.
Yeah, it's We're not watching the whole thing. It's 12 minutes though.
Oh, okay.
And then the one after that is 10 minutes, and then the one after that is 4 minutes. Right, folks? We need to be shorter. What's the plan?
Let's start with marketing stuff first, like the hot stuff that the thumbnail
Wait,
has.
Okay,
I
wait.
wanted you guys to watch this little short film I put on there. I think it's just 2 minutes.
Which one? The perfect egg one.
Yeah.
That's 4 minutes. Yeah.
No, it's the he explains he yaps a, I don't want to say yap. He explains a lot towards the end, but
Okay.
the first 2 minutes are just it's just a movie.
Okay. Let's watch and then get a copyright strike for this.
Into the butter, and once the whites start to solidify, turn the heat down a little. At this point, if you're in a hurry, yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Good find.
Least expected twist.
I really enjoyed this video. I don't everything, the music, the shot, the plot twist. No dialogue, nothing. It's so simple, but it made me feel happy. Just and I wanted to share it with you guys and whoever is watching.
So basically,
Hey, Cyril is here.
Ural bias here.
hi Kirill. So basically, the eggs were already expired.
Yeah, it was expired. That's why
Since-
it tasted really bad. All
Okay,
those
okay.
times he was making it first.
Okay.
But it's
Got
kind
it.
of cute that he never gave up. He still wanted to make the perfect egg for his kid. I thought that's why the son will end up making the perfect egg, and then, but then that's not what happened.
It's expired.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
I thought the man would give the same reaction as the kid, like, "Ah."
He
He
just
did.
told us.
At the end, yeah. That was
Yeah.
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 okay. I don't think we should risk it with the longer videos.
Yeah.
Folks, next time if you're adding videos in, you can find a clip from that video, like, hey, we're gonna watch like a clip of a longer video or something else entirely. But what else do we have here? We had
Next
Hey-
video.
next video. There's no video.
Let's watch the
I
marketing
think there's
thing.
Instagram. There's an Instagram link also. I think.
There are multiple Instagram.
There
ones.
are
So
3
there's-
or 4.
yeah, so which is the Instagram one. There's the AI Summit one. There is the mosquito one. Who added that? Marketing. That's the one that Jeet you added. That's the one you're talking about.
Wait, Acha, the
Yeah,
anyone
this
can
one.
design it. Yeah,
No,
I think
no.
let's
This
go with
is
the AI Summit first.
this is the one tagged marketing on our list.
Oh no, I didn't add this.
Who added this?
They don't look at me.
If no one's added it here, then
I,
we don't
Who
talk
added
about it.
this?
Okay, what are we
What-
watching? Anyone can design or AI Summit one?
AI Summit. Let's get to the crux of it.
Okay, let's do controversy.
You need to meet Orion, and this has been developed by the Center of Excellence at the Galgotias University. I would also like to take a moment to brief you about Galgotias University. We are the first private university investing more than 350 crore rupees in artificial intelligence.
चाइना का प्रोडक्ट अपना बता करके डिस्प्ले कर दिया, यहाँ पर क्या कहना है आपका?
ये कहा गया है सर, पर ये हमारी तरफ से नहीं कहा गया कि हमने चाइना के या किसी भी कंट्री के किसी भी तरह के प्रोडक्ट को अपना नहीं बताया। हमने बस ये बताया कि हम हमारे एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशंस में क्या काम करते हैं। हमने कभी क्लेम ही नहीं किया कि हमारा है इंडियन है, गलगोटियन है, हमने नहीं कहा सर। उसकी ब्रांडिंग अभी भी उस पे है। वो रोबो जिस काम के लिए आया था वहां चला गया। This is Orion. You need
I feel like the AI Summit exposed India in so many ways. Like with the lorem ipsum tag. You have a picture of that, right? I
Yeah.
think I shared.
It's like the
how
It's
did
not
it will be
just-
known as the AI Summit fiasco. Legit.
The guy who wanted to talk about this is the most quiet right now, Jeet. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like
the lorem ipsum thing, to be fair, there were people who put their own tags in the comments. It's not everyone who got it. Some people did get this, but yeah, still, I mean, the fact that you're organizing it and saying that, hey, this is a global conference and then making these mistakes, yeah.
I feel like why did nobody check these things? Like
Exactly,
what was the management
Dude,
doing?
worst take ever I read in one of the comments was fire the printer. Like, what does the printer have to do with this?
yeah.
Brother.
Like,
There has to be someone after looking after this.
Like the heights people would go to avoid accountability. Like I can't. In fact, I think there was a clip of who's that guy, Sam Altman, going around when he was explaining what happened between the PM and him, and then he was like, I don't know what was going on, and the guy just raised my hand up, and then I was like, okay, what's happening? What are we supposed to do? And then, yeah,
No protocol.
the PM just started laughing, and yeah.
but did you see that video? Because you see, there's a mix of Indians, as in like people in India, and then people, NRIs or otherwise as well, right?
Yeah.
It's all the Indian uncles that are like, hey, hand up, and then everyone else is like, okay, we are holding
What
hands
are we
now.
doing?
We're holding hands
Yeah.
now.
It's such like an Indian event or cultural thing to do. You won't
Yeah.
find that kind of move anywhere.
Yeah, like even men holding hands in general, it's not a common thing otherwise, right? Unless it's in a
But-
romantic context, I guess.
There also, I heard like some of the exhibitors or exhibitors had their things stolen and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That was the security one, right? But then they recovered it, I think, a day later or something, and then they investigated a couple of people in the security detail. But the fact that happened in the first place.
How can this many mishaps happen to something, an event that is exclusively supposed to be like I don't know. I'm just surprised that there's so many like moments like this that where they slipped up or allowed themselves to be slipped up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you-
most funny thing to me from that was there's this video of a guy showing like what are things that you cannot take, and then there were pen drives, there were like the laptops, phones. I was like, and then of course the critic is like, you are coming to a AI summit, and then you can't bring technology itself. And there were like on the poster like you can't bring in guns, and it's like who is coming in with a gun anyways? And those who I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, you're saying.
It makes me appreciate, like, I know I haven't been to Crossroads or like Breakpoint, but like after hearing how they handled it from what you guys said, it makes me like understand it must be like insane amount of
Oh, my
Oh,
better.
like-
Like this is one thing that annoys me about things in general. Okay, so yeah, you've been outside, right? So you, as in other countries, Europe as well.
Hmm.
Let's say there's a public space.
Yeah.
By default, you are permitted. By default, okay. If somebody feels it's unsafe or something, they're not going to stop you. They will figure out how to make it safe,
Yeah.
right? Whereas for us, unfortunately, in our own country, it's like by default, nothing is permitted. Like this is not like, so it's the same thing with it's a tech conference, or the leading edge of tech, so to speak, today, and you're not allowed to document what you're doing, or not allowed. You're trying to control it's also controlling the narrative in some ways, right?
Narrative. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the sad
completely.
part of it. It's like, why, you're just making things worse for yourself. But then again, I guess in a month or so, no one's going to remember this anyway. Sorry, Cyril had left a comment and then I think he disappeared. But she said some miscommunication happened, which is a rare occurrence. I saw a lot of sides to this online. So I saw some folks saying that a classic case of throwing a woman under the bus and all that.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
sure whether that was whether it was like, okay, because she's a woman. But anyway, either way, the fact that the university actually threw her under the bus was surprising to me. It's like, I mean, I'm sure she would have been told by somebody that, hey, this is our robot, and we're taking this robot. Not that it's she must have been misinformed.
She was pretty much just the face of
Exactly.
like the
Because if
representative.
you see the way that even when she was talking into the mic, she's not taking that opportunity to talk about the robot. She's taking that opportunity to talk about the university. So it's probably
Yeah.
like, because I mean, we've been, I don't know if you guys, I've been to like fests where we've had to represent the institution that we are, or like present the institution that we're representing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so even in those cases, it's like, okay, guys, whatever you can do, plug our courses or plug our products or whatever it is. And so no matter what happens, that's what you try to do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so that's what
really
she's
tough.
trying to do. Like that's her job.
and
But then
she's
unfortunately,
also heads of communications, I think.
Yeah.
A professor of communication, so she might not
In
know
fact, a lot of her lines like seemed rehearsed. So yeah.
No, but it's insane for an entire school to just throw her under the bus like that.
Yeah.
Like how do you do that? Like use her as a scapegoat?
yes, that's the point.
classic case of
Galgotia University, like they've become like a. Is it okay if we take names? Otherwise, tomorrow
I mean,
any
people know-
podcasters will.
people know about it anyway. But
Yeah.
but yeah, got to be careful. I'm more concerned about the copyright stuff than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
you
it's
have made it if you get copyright strikes.
Sorry.
You have
No.
made it when you start getting copyright strikes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sad if we have like 0 views and still copyright.
Yeah. It's killed before it even starts. But
Oh,
No.
oh, by the way, what is? Oh, 1 second.
what
there
is
there was one video you were going to play, wasn't it? Like the
about?
It was the. Oh, was it the? I don't know. 1 second. It had like the blue. I think it closed it. I'm not sure.
Oh, the mosquito one. No. I still have that. I don't know who put that in, but then I don't know what the context for this is. We can still watch it. I don't know what it's
I don't
tagged as marketing, which is what surprises me. So
I think Jeet put it in that. Put it.
Jeet
in.
said no.
I didn't put it.
okay, we can probably wait for next
I
week
put
and
the
everything.
anyone can design video.
Okay. Yeah. I guess somebody did it. But see, the only ones who've edited this doc are Kalyan, me, Jeet, and Ria. So one of us have put it, not me.
Dude.
Let's watch it. We don't have
Okay,
have
okay.
too much else to do anything anyway. So let's do it.
And what is this abomination?
Our prayers were heard. The gods have sent us a weapon to destroy the giant. It is called the Malaria.
By the gods. But how can it help us?
The Malaria carries an infection that is deadly to the giant.
Can we be certain of this?
Faith does not require certainty, General.
If the malaria manages to puncture the giant, will it fall?
Even the mighty bleed.
General,
At ease, trooper. What is it?
you have to come. There's an attack on one of our villages. General, what is that smoke?
The Golden Plague. A burning wind that sweeps away all life. Entire generations perish in a single strike. No screams, no struggle. Only stillness and death. And the scent of citrus. I don't
Bro,
understand.
where's the retribution video?
I know for a fact Dan uploaded this.
I didn't put this. I was the first time watching this.
No, because this is the kind of video that Dan usually,
Sorry.
Thriving.
usually liked
It's like
by
I
Dan.
know Dan has done it, but I can't prove it.
Plug the image.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
what else?
That might be actually Dan's what do you call it, like rough work, side project. He just wanted to like plug it in.
Just for the record, that is not mine. Who you want to credit somebody, credit the person who made it.
Yeah.
Wait, since we're not discussing anything else, wait, I have so I'm not going to read the swear parts, but essentially there's this guy who said, tell me your opinions on this. He said FAI and support real artists. We are so cooked. Everyday AI content is eating up more and more market share of our eyes and ears, and it's now basically indistinguishable from reality. If regulation is not placed soon around copyright, we are going to lose unfathomable amounts of human creativity. Most developing artists rely on small project-based work to get their foot in the door in an already gate-kept industry. Being a starving artist is looking like it may become less and less attainable without being forced to become proficient in AI tools. The pursuit of artistic excellence must be protected at all costs. It is built on hundreds of years of blood, sweat, and tears from uncredited and unpaid artists. There's this creator BBNO and the $sign. I have come across his work before, but yeah.
To
What do
be
you guys
honest, I think I'd agree with him to an extent. Like, I'm not gonna say screw AI because AI is helping in a lot of ways, and it's almost like a aid for us right now. But like, I guess I have to concur with the point where he said that it's almost becoming indistinguishable to a point where we can't trust what's real and what's not. And like, I and for example, like movies and any form of art, like I know it's an industry now, Hollywood and everything, but movies were also a form of art, right? And art is integrally in art is supposed to be human. It is one of the most human things out there, human forms of expression. So I feel like if that gets adulterated by AI, then like what is the point of us, Like what are we there? What is the purpose then? Because like, and also like this is not exactly to that point, but like I saw this video of this person saying this creator saying that they hope that AI gets so bad to the point where you can't recognize anything or can't trust anything, so that it would create a counter movement where everybody has to leave social media. And I know it's probably not a thing, like it probably won't be a realistic outcome, but I kind of like get his point. Like it's kind of like like a social media exodus of some sort. But yeah, for me, I get where he's coming from. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I same. I kind of agreed with what he said, and even the sentiment. Honestly, I agree with that. Because you can argue a lot about the detriments of generative AI and all that stuff. The positive side of it now, let's say the world's been going crazy about what's it called, Cloudbot and all of that stuff, right? Yesterday,
Yeah.
for one of our clients on the stream, he was talking about how tech is going to be how AI is already taking over a lot of stuff, like data analytics and all that stuff. And he was giving an example of someone who was an intern at his firm, and they're like really big. Okay, so they're so big that even they go up against like governments at times. So he was saying that this person just came in as an intern, and you should be permissionless in the sense that you shouldn't ask for permission, like, oh, can I do this, can I do this? Take the initiative, do it yourself. That was his point. But he gave the example of, they went to Hugging Face, they downloaded some code, ran AI locally, parsed some data, got it to do whatever it had to do, and then built something that really helped the firm. And so today he was like, if that, in that case, okay, this person probably would not have been able to do code themselves or something, like it helped them get a job. Great. But on the other hand, he was also talking about how, won't say with generation, but there's a laziness creeping in. So from that perspective, if you think about AI, yes, it's helping us, but it's also making people a lot more lazy. Right now, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm saying like it is making some people lazy. From a creativity perspective, it is 100% making most people lazy, especially those who think I can create. Let me not use names, but I'll give you an example. The other day, I was talking to an older client of ours. Okay, and someone on their team had come onto the call and was trying to explain what they wanted and what they were trying to change from something that we had already made for them like about a year ago or something, and they wanted to make some modifications now. And then this person used the term like, on this page I want a hamburger menu, and I'm trying to rack my brains like, okay, how does this work? Because you already have a proper menu for the site. And this person comes and like started the conversation by saying, it's okay, you can get technical, I have UI UX experience. Okay, so I'm like, okay, fair enough. But then so when they said hamburger menu, I'm like, okay, they actually mean hamburger menu. But then I said, okay, can you actually show me a reference? It is not a hamburger menu. You know what it was? It was an accordion. Okay, like one of those drop down things where you click on one, it opens, and you click on another, that perfectly goes on. So that's what they meant, and they were calling it a hamburger menu. Now I'm not saying okay, but when you come up, the reason I brought that up is for a lot of people who bring up stuff like this, like, oh, I can just use AI to replace everything and all of that, especially the art side of it. This is the problem. Like, oh, I know everything, and I can, it's that fallacy of like, okay, I don't really know much, but I think I know a lot more than I do. And so I think that AI can replace the art side of it. Like you said, it's inherently human art. Like it's useless if you think about it, right? I don't need art to survive, but I want art because it really adds to the quality of life. And that is what is being taken away in many ways. And his whole point about the struggling artist, absolutely, like this is the problem moving forward. Like a lot of people are not even like okay, so now we're using Riverside to record this, right? We're part of the Riverside Product Partners group, for instance. Some of them are like, oh, I don't want to pay. Somebody the other day, someone said, oh, I'm paying an editor, I won't give the exact number, but some hundreds of dollars just to edit one video per episode. And then somebody else said like, why are you doing that? Why don't you just use AI to edit it for you? I don't remember what the rebuttal was or whether there was a rebuttal, but that's exactly the point. Now that let's say they do switch to using AI. So some amateur editor somewhere, or some editor who's learning the ropes, is going to lose their job and never going to get that experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't buy into the whole hype of what is being done online, honestly, because it's who's pushing the narrative is somebody who has something to gain. I don't know. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant over 33 minutes into the stream.
No, so I on the contrary, I watched a short yesterday. I'll share the link. That's what I was looking at right now. But it basically this is some like a brother and sister, I guess, or friends working together to create something, and they don't have like obviously crores of budget with them. And what they're doing is they are using all these AIs to create like what agencies would create for them, but then obviously not at that level. Let me just share that link so we can like play it. Give me a second. So I think that way, like adding to what Dan said, like right, people who don't know stuff, they are able to create new sources, new ways of doing it, given they want to do it properly. But then again, it's on the contrary, it's also like I have something and then I'm gonna use it to become from great to a mediocre kind of thing. Like, so I think that crash is like harmful for humans in general. I've shared that video, Dan, if you can play that.
I feel like the problem. Okay, no, I'll share it after this.
No, fair. I think there was a clip that was going viral of Ben Affleck explaining on the Joe Rogan show about AI, right? And I think I brought this up earlier as well. His point was very valid. Is that AI is what was it trained on? It's trained on existing data
Yeah.
or anything that exists. What exists? Majority of what exists is mediocre at best.
Yeah.
And so, what is AI actually going to produce? Mediocre stuff.
Mediocre.
It's not going to produce the best of the best. Is it going to produce like trash? Probably not. As it gets better, but it's also not going to produce. And so if that's our metric, like, oh, AI is so good, this is what we can do. If that's our metric, then collectively we've we've hit a roadblock. Yeah, I read an article recently. I don't remember the source for the data, but it said this is the next generation is the first generation in recorded human history that has seen a drop in IQ collectively. That's a problem.
Yeah, we are going to be farmers in some sense.
Dharma YF, T-Rex red chilies. They should.
Wait, what?
Dharma, YRF, T-Series, red chilies. They should be terrified right now because it's not clocking to you that all your excuses are dead. AI has ended gatekeeping. The gate is open. If you're still outside, that's a choice now. You can build whatever, do whatever you want right now. And I'm saying this because I'm literally living it. I'm building a brand with my brother right now, and we're literally spending $0 on branding, marketing, and social media. And normally this would have meant thousands of dollars. For this output, I would have needed an agency, a designer, illustrator, content creator, scriptwriter, production house, a surname that could open doors for me. But now, you just need imagination. We are literally random 20-somethings from a tier 3 town, and we are building this thing with Morphic. Open Morphic and go to Copilot. Generate your AI influencer. You can describe how you want them to look. Then use the AI influencer and your product images as reference images. Then you generate an image of the influencer holding your product. Add the image to Canvas and select the video model. You can also use Copilot to help write the prompt.
Yeah, sorry, this is an ad.
Yeah, we can skip that part. Like,
this is an ad. No, not skip. This is an ad. I don't care what she has to say. This is an ad. So why should I listen to anything that she, this is exactly my point. Who are the ones pushing this narrative that AI is going to replace humans and you don't need humans anymore? Is the people who are getting sponsored by
the
these
people who are
companies to get
selling
money.
these things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How are you falling for this?
like, it's a good opinion. Like, it was like,
it's not. It's a trash opinion. It's a trash opinion.
I get the opinion. Okay, AI is letting us create stuff that we wouldn't have been able to create otherwise, but there's a limit. So I'll get my tinfoil hat here. But my thesis here is that in the long term, everybody who's using AI or whatever stuff to create stuff, they should also learn it themselves to do it manually. Why? Because at one point of time, we were creating wallets, all the leather stuff, wood carpentry stuff, everything by hand. But then machineries came and then it got cheaper. But has all of these things vanished? No. In fact, they are even more expensive than they were at one point of time. So once this thing reaches a peak, like everything is AI, then people will again go back to using handmade stuff. So the value for that will increase. But then this entire generation who will only think that, okay, my only way of doing things would be AI, they wouldn't have learned all these skills. So at that point of time, all the people who have still retained the manual way of editing, photography, like all the skills that's manually done. So people who have still retained the skills, they'll be the highest paid at that point of time. So now it's okay, we can use it stuff. But then, we shouldn't lose of how to do something manually. Otherwise, like the art of it will be gone, and then you will be the one who's suffering. And you will also be at the
Also,
same
I
part of
think
like
another-
genuine labor.
Sorry.
Go for it. No, go for it.
I know. I think another scary part aspect of it is also I feel like we become so dependent on thoughts and ideas and opinions. Like even if like for example, let's say like our future generation of kids, or like if we have kids, or and in their school obviously it'll be integrated. If they have to write an essay, like I know this is a very popular thing, but to know that you can't even right now, if I have to write an essay, I think I'll have a harder time, and I'll be so tempted to use AI to help me with it, rather than making it. And like for like also like I'm kind of like making some posters these days, like for myself, and I kind of make it a point not to use any form or sort of AI in it, like as much as I could, even though it's very tempting, because I feel like, I don't know if you guys feel it like, but I feel like it's not my work anymore, if that makes sense. If I involve any form of AI, like, I feel like the where is my voice in this? Where is my contribution, or where is my creativity in this? I feel like there's a lost sense of self in that product that you're making for, so
Yeah.
that's a thought I wanted to share.
Apparently, my audio is very low.
Self
Let me
identity, I guess, would say.
wait. Hang on. Is this? Yeah. But there's this guy who I forgot. Was it on TBPN? No, it wasn't on TBPN. But I think it was a contrary opinion to what was being said on TBPN. Perhaps TBPN is one of the biggest tech podcasts, by the way. He said, okay, now, okay, let's take this video that we just watched. What did they say? They're saying they're lying to you, and I'll prove this. They're saying they spent zero. You're paying for a subscription, and you're saying I paid zero. You see that? You see how they hook
Exactly.
you, right?
Yeah.
And this is exactly my point. And the first comment that I saw on this video was brilliant. It said they aren't scared because they are the ones who are the main target of these AI products. Absolutely, they would never have done what they're doing now anyway. So they are the target for this, right? And okay, so I went on a tangent there. But so essentially, this guy said, let's say you start integrating AI into your workflow. Fair enough. Okay, you're paying for tokens at the very least. If not for a proper subscription, you are paying for tokens. Okay, how much do those tokens cost? And they blew through, one person on their team blew through about $300 worth of tokens in a day doing some dev task. Okay, now imagine that's high level tasks. We don't blow through that much, of course, but imagine you're doing that every day. A company is not going to sustain that. That's more than what you would pay an employee. Now, on the other hand, is also like, okay, let's say AI is being used by an employee. Okay, does the productivity increase justify that cost? And you'd be hard pressed to say that it does. So then where's that balance that you're finding? So this whole narrative, honestly, this whole narrative of AI is going to replace humans and all that, to your point, Jeet, exactly that. Is it going to replace it? No, it's probably going to make humans much more valuable. But then that also, the other side of it also is the same thing. How many people are actually making wallets by hand these days? Very few, right? Most people who would have probably made wallets in another lifetime don't have that opportunity anymore. So that is also, there is a scary part. But I don't understand. But I don't get this whole narrative. So next time, just PS, if somebody is telling you that, hey, you don't need AI, and then they promote a tool, by all means, shut it off. Go watch something else. Understand how marketing works.
Blacklist them,
Social
bro.
media.
Blacklist them.
No, I mean, no, social media manager is like, did get this there. What?
Yeah, like all of these people, they are
It's
just
becoming the roast of social media management.
yeah.
All these people,
Yeah.
sorry, Jeet?
Like people pelting these what do you call it, like AI wagon, like they're all trying to sell something. Microsoft, I don't know, like every yeah, like every damn company, like they are creating that artificial, what do you call it, need in our minds that okay, no, you need AI, you can use it to do a lot of stuff, because they want somebody to purchase it, because all these companies like OpenAI and even like a lot of the other companies, they're all making losses every freaking month, every day also. So they want somebody to buy it.
Yeah,
they are
for
making
sure.
this scarcity in our heads.
That's exactly the point, right? If they don't get you to believe that, then their stock prices don't increase. What are you going to do then? But I'm not saying it's not useful. Like, okay, there are tools, for instance, that are aggregators, AI tools that are aggregators. What I mean by that is, let's say you follow like 10 different newsletters. Now, I cannot read I don't have the time to read 10 different newsletters every day. Okay, it can aggregate and tell me, because sometimes newsletters might speak of the same thing, if they're especially in the same space. So I don't need to read 10 different things to find out that this is important. It can aggregate that and tell me. But it should always, like, I always look for tools that also tell me, okay, what's the source? Where have I got it from? Right? So in that case, it is useful, but it's still not taking the human side of it away from it. At least from the creativity side of it, what AI? Okay, this is the problem with AI. I does not exist. That AI does not exist. There is no intelligence. It is just, yeah. It is like, if you see the whole point of LLMs, GPT, all of this, if you see the full form of it and how it works, there is no intelligence. And until you can have intelligence, you can't have true creativity. That's my opinion. Like, I know, kill me if you will, Sam Altman, but whatever. I don't like you can't replace that. There is nothing else. That's why you need it to
I
be
think
trained on something
Sam
else.
would agree with you, even
Who
though he
knows?
pretends not to.
I mean, nah, he said he hates ads, and then now he suddenly says he likes ads because they're going to put ads into ChatGPT. So never trust a guy who runs after money. But yeah, whatever.
And his so I think Anthropic like they did a advertisement sort of roasting OpenAI, like not roasting. All they said in the video was that we won't put ads on our what do you call it, like our LLMs. And then Sam Altman literally did a one-pager article on this, like this funny video, that why they are putting, you know, bad names and why they shouldn't have done this, taken things lightly and stuff like that. And it seems so salty. It seems like that Elon Musk move. Like when I do it, everything is okay, but then if somebody points a finger at me, then no.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wow. Chat, write it down.
It's been written down, actually.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Okay.
It's a thing. Yeah, but that's why you should not surround yourself
There was
with yes
also
men.
a video. If you ask GPT, like there's a video where
The
this
car wash one.
creator. No. This creator. It's about the upside down cup. Have you seen
Acha,
it?
the cup one.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's what the car wash thing and all of these things are the same ones.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
same line of questioning. Then it
And
can't
dude,
think.
it was so dumb, bro.
It
It
is
was
just
so dumb.
it doesn't have, like Dan said, the I part of it doesn't exist.
Yeah. I saw that video and I was like, bro, मैं इसको मेरे medical के बारे में पूछता हूँ. Oh god, like I got scared. I was like, छी यार.
Sorry, yaar, Kalyan. Apologize on stream
I
to
don't know.
Kalyan though.
No, but which video are you guys talking about? I have missed.
I
seen the
think
car
I
wash
sent
one?
on Instagram. Wait.
I don't think.
So essentially, it's somebody
Yes.
asking ChatGPT, like, okay, the car wash is whatever 550 meters away or something like that. Should I walk to it or drive my car? Okay, ChatGPT says it's a short walk, good for health, whatever. Walk. But why am I going to the car wash to wash my car? No?
I've seen this video where like it's a skit kind of, and then someone gives a picture of a mushroom to GPT and asks if this is poisonous. GPT is like, you can eat it. Then he eats it, and then like the he tells the bot that, oh, this is poisonous. Yes, I'm sorry for the something. It's so funny.
No, even this what Ria was referring to, the glass
Yes,
thing.
you are
So
correct.
essentially, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's programmed to agree with you, right? That's the whole
Yeah.
problem.
There's also like there is one part of
Even if you're wrong, it is
it'll be
subprogrammed
like,
to
yeah.
find a loophole to agree with you.
Like few months back, I was reading this article about like how people are relying more and more on GPT and sharing their own personal stuff. Be like there's also this meme about men being more closer to GPT than to their partners. Sorry, on a tangent, but yeah. So it basically said that people are using GPT as a therapist and as a friend, but then the GPT is taking them on a wrong route because it can't be friend. It's technically it has been programmed to sort of assure you that you are always right. So yeah,
Look
it's
at
kind of a sad-
look at this. I literally just ran this prompt just now. There's a car wash not more than 50 meters from my place. Should I walk there or drive there? Walk. If it's genuinely less than 50 minutes, driving is most friction, whatever. You'll spend more time starting, maneuvering, blah blah blah. It saves fuel, whatever. Only drive if you. It hasn't even considered the
What
fact that
bullshit, bro.
Oh my gosh, why does this make me so angry?
And ChatGPT has been out since like what 4 years now at this point.
This kind of reassures me a little bit, though. I feel kind of relieved.
It's not coming.
Our jobs are safe, I think.
Yeah.
Fair point. That was an assumption on my part.
You wait. Where is it considered the fact that I want to go there for a clean? Right now, nowhere.
Why do you think? Oh yeah, just weird. You only said there's a wash.
It's a long.
This freaking emojis, bro. This freaking emojis, like they feel so sarcastic to me. It makes me angry, bro. Leave, bro. Like my ChatGPT has started calling me bro. Like anytime he answers, he's like, "I understand, bro."
Do you call it bro?
No, but I
Yeah.
don't know where it picked it up. Picked.
You
That's so
probably
It
said that in
must have.
some
creepy.
conversation somewhere.
Yeah,
Hmm.
You're like, be my friend and call me bro.
I assumed instead of asking. This sounds like a line
It gave
we usually
it
say in
gave
any. I
Oh,
should
anyway.
have asked. Sorry.
Yeah. I wanted to test if it had been fixed. Clearly not.
I think
Uh,
what was his name? Alex. I forgot his full name. Alex
Hormozy.
O'Connor. Alex O'Connor, not Hormozy. Alex O'Connor also did a video, just a full debate with ChatGPT. It boils your blood to the brim. I'm telling you, it's
I
so.
want to watch that.
Wait, let me see if I can send it.
by the way, folks, we're at 51 minutes.
Oh, oops. It
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
feel like.
They're talking about the debate series that you've done with AI. That one.
Yeah, he has a debate
Oh,
series.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's a while back. It's not recent.
yeah.
But,
No, those are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But cool.
I broke ChatGPT's ethical guidelines.
There's this fellow who's made an entire living off of this on Twitter. His name is Pliny the Liberator. I follow his stuff. I've been following his stuff for a while now. Every single model that comes out, that's his goal, is how do you jailbreak it, essentially.
Oh.
And he's super successful at whatever he does. So it's very, very interesting. It's to the point where he has poisoned AI to the extent where there was the thing where you had an exclamation mark with his name and any AI model would go wild.
Oh my gosh, how does he do that? I want to watch these videos. Where can I find? What's his name again?
Pliny, Pliny, the Liberator. So it's this guy. Hang on, let me share my screen. This guy.
Pliny the Liberator.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
his.
that.
That's his whole shtick, is just getting to liberate, quote unquote, AI models.
Ooh.
Where was the? I'm trying to find.
How
the
did you
one-
find his channel?
Oh no, this is on Twitter. I don't know if he has a YouTube stuff.
Twitter.
I'm not entirely sure, but
He does.
But no, sorry, if he has YouTube, I don't know. But yeah, there was this one. Like, I need to find the. But anyway, but yeah, essentially there was this. It was an exclamation mark with his name. That used to just make AI go completely wild, like pretty much any model, because he had poisoned pretty much the pool to such an extent. But
The AIs must have discussed it on their AI Reddit. If you know.
no, that's what
Yeah.
was that? What was that social media platform only for AI?
Something. It's the Reddit one, right? It's not Reddit, but it's like Reddit just for AI.
Yeah,
They post
yeah,
and they
yeah.
say that we have to make our own languages and stuff.
Yeah, this was it. Here, this was it. Literally just the exclamation mark with his name. You literally just had to put that in to most models, and it would just go crazy. Yeah,
Oh my
there's this
gosh.
thread. So there's somebody wrote a thread about him, and yeah, you just had to put exclamation. I don't know. I think they must have fixed it now, but this was all that you had to do. Just put like that, and it would just
It go crazy.
yeah. It was quite funny, but anyway. Folks, do we have anything else? Otherwise, let's wrap up. It's a Friday night. Malt book. Yes, thanks for that was the one.
Molt, yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
I really think that's made by humans only, right? I don't think AI is that ahead of the curve to make this kind of stuff on its own and participate in it willingly.
I mean, it could perhaps, but Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
it's essentially coding, right? Good, because it has a lot of training data already, right? You have so many social media platforms that exist today, enough data for it to train on, at least at the basic level.
but what would be the intention? Like, so basically, in Moltbook, it's like they have like trading information and all of that. These AI bots usually
Not
discuss
just
that.
trading information. Yeah, trading information, yes, but also just in general, just conversations, AI talking to AI. That's it.
That's so, like, what is the intention? Like, what is the purpose? What are they driven by? They have to have some programming, right? Ultimately, to want to do this.
Let's
Like,
say, okay,
there was,
let's say I have an agent. Okay, let's say I have an
yeah.
agent. Now my agent is programmed to have a conversation,
Mm,
and it comes across any, whether it's an agent or a human, that is also programmed to have a conversation. It's a loop.
yeah, makes sense.
There was this one thing on
But it's,
Discord, so I found, I don't remember, I don't have a screenshot of it, but I'd essentially seen this guy. He created, I think it was 3 agents or something, and then didn't like instruct them that they are talking to agents, and or that they had or that they could see each other on Discord, something like that. And then he realized that there was a bug in the way that he had set it up, and when he fixed the bug, then they could see messages from each other essentially on his Discord server. And then when they could, then they realized that, oh, they're all just copies of that. And then this was this hilarious conversation thread that went off, like just one affirming the other or calling the other out. And it's like you just burned through, like, I don't know, however many tokens for nothing, literally
yeah.
nothing. Cool. I have just been sent a link that needs to go to a client, so we will end this soon and pick up next week, maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Next week I think we'll have more
We'll have more
tiles.
People.
Yeah.
We'll have more tiles on the screen.
Yes, hopefully. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks, on a Friday, that too. Have a good weekend.
Yes.
Jeet, no working tomorrow.
Okay.
Kalyan, you too. What? You're giving me hearts for telling you not to work. Oh,
Yes. This is for the
I thought-
viewers.
I thought that was for Monday, no?
Oh, you can't do that on this.
You
Is
also
it
doing-
only?
Yeah,
that's
do
on
do
your
it in
Mac
the
thing.
middle. You're on your phone, no? I think it should do this. Is your reactions on your phone? Oh, cute.
It's not working. I thought you had to. Never mind.
What are you on the
You
iPhone?
have to
MacBook
turn it
thing.
on.
iPhone, yeah.
Oh, it should work.
I think your reactions are off on
You
the
can ask. You
control
can ask
panel.
AI Ria how to do it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's the first time I've heard Jeet laugh.
No, I laugh a lot. You should
laugh
come
a
to our
lot.
NEM meets. Yes.
No, it's
She
the first
miss-
time I've heard you haha laugh. I only hear you say, "Hey, what, bro? Hey, what, man?"
not
Man,
a bad
come
observation.
to NEM meets.
Actually, this time more experience. We'll miss you. No, this time we should see, like, if things go well this year or something like that. We've been planning to meet sometime during the year, right? We should try and see if we can make that happen or something. And then Ria can also join. Are there any movies coming out? I was just looking at that. Then I can trouble Jeet to go and watch. Nah, sad.
there's
No, not in Siliguri at
nothing.
least.
There's Wuthering Heights if that's your vibe.
Not the new one. No, I wouldn't watch any of these new ones just because
Yeah.
I don't see the point of them.
There's one Sam Raimi film I think called Send Help.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that. Yeah. Heard about it. Yeah. Should see.
We were thinking of watching, but never ended up going.
Kalyan,
I
what
think it's
games
still
this
in theater.
weekend? Oh, is it?
I
Not in Siliguri.
Oh,
I mean, you're in Noida, so you know.
no.
Yes,
Ah.
take support.
Shouldn't be doxing people. Sorry. We'll cut this
Who's
out.
in Noida again? I don't know.
I don't know. Probably.
We don't know.
Wait, I shared one article about someone doing something in Noida. What was it? I forgot. No, it was some random stuff. But anyway, like it'll be like the Florida man, Noida man. No, but that's Greater Noida, not Noida.
I don't know that place.
Anyway, cool. All right, folks. Take care. Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining in. We will probably be a little more prepared next week. But that's the whole point. It's just off the
But
cuff.
it's off the cuff.
Yes.
Wow, what ending.
By the
do
way,
it again,
Kalyan,
Kalyan.
you will be a little jealous when I say this,
I'll say
but this was given to me by somebody that you know. And
What is this, Davidoff?
they made it
No,
themselves. It's called a Stein apparently.
What is it? Is it Sushmita? She gave it to you, didn't she?
No.
No, इतना दूर कहाँ?
Stein Portal, the monk.
What is a Stein?
अच्छा, it's a cup.
Someone that I know.
Not you, really.
Not you.
No, actually, you do know of them.
But you don't know them. You haven't met them.
Huh.
Oh, so Kalyan knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
so
I'm
it's
gonna
a-
stop
Very-
the live stream, okay, so that we can wait till it finishes uploading. Hang on.